What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Joe Morley Sports Show, and I'm back. That's right. I told you guys I was going to do a couple things by myself. I'm a big Raider fan. I'm a big Dodger fan. So I'm here, and I want to talk a little bit about them Las Vegas Raiders, right? The draft is what? 1 week away. Of course, you already know the Raiders don't have a first and a second round pick. But that's okay, because we got Devonte Adams. You guys are watching me on TikTok. I'm over here. You can also find me on the Warzone Sports Network on YouTube or the Joe Morley Sports Show on YouTube. Either way, I'm there on all three. If you guys have questions, I'll try to read them, put them on the screen. TikTok, go ahead and try to throw it on there, but please go ahead on over to the YouTube channel. That's probably the easiest way for me to see your comments and everything like that. But, guys, let's start off with something sad. Yesterday, Daryl LaMonica, Raider quarterback back in the day, passed away. Notre Dame. Rest in peace, Darian LaMonica. Part of the Raider history right there. The NFL, we'll move on from there. We'll go into something joyful a little bit. Happy birthday to Coach Josh McDaniels, right? Josh McDaniels' birthday is today. So happy birthday. You're 1 week away from your first Raider NFL draft. So Josh McDaniels better be ready because he's already making big noise, right? I was kind of iffy about the Josh McDaniels hire when they first hired him, but I wanted to see what staff he put together. I think he's put together a great staff, and I'm liking everything that the Raiders have done this offseason. It's been yes, the Raiders have made a lot of moves. They've made a lot of big names. They brought Devonte Adams. They've been bringing some big players in. But the offseason has been quiet. Not a lot of drama, right? Knock on wood, do whatever we need to do, but not a lot of drama, and that's good. If you're not hearing a lot of stuff from your organization, that means your organization is being ran right and being ran quietly and awesomely, so I'm liking it. The NFL schedule's coming out next month on the 12th. We'll probably get a little bit of sneak peeks and stuff before that. But, as of right now, the NFL schedule is supposed to come out on May. Woo! So, guys, get ready for that. Like I said, I already brought up Devonte Adams. Devonte Adams is basically our first-round pick, right? Our first-round pick was Devonte Adams. And they're saying that everything about Devonte Adams has been amazing, and they've been loving Devonte Adams. His work ethic. I don't know if you guys saw Ziegler's press conference the other day, but I watched it, loved it. And he says Devonte Adams is leading. He's already leading by example. He's focused. He's determined. He's showing up to the team facility, and he's a worker, and he's there every day with a purpose. So you got to love that. You got to love that. You already knew that if Derek Carr is vouching for some guy like Devonte Adams, that Devonte Adams is going to come in and he's going to work hard and he's going to do his thing, right? So Derek Carr and Devonte Adams, now you got two leaders on this offense. Woo! I can't wait for the season to get going. Derek Carr, no matter what people say about Derek Carr is a leader, and people listen to Derek Carr, and people want to play with Derek Carr. So not only are you going to bring Derek Carr back, right? You're going to bring Derek Carr. You already gave him the brand new deal, but you got Derek Carr doing his thing. You got to bring in Devonte Adams, who's going to be another leader in that locker room. And if you guys have been paying attention to the Raiders the last couple of years, some people have been saying, some of the people that leave in the offseason have been saying the Raiders locker room needs more leaders. And the last 2 years, it seems like they focused on bringing those people in, and that's what's going to bring the Raiders, the locker room together and the winning combination. So I'm looking for that. Josh McDaniels and Derek Carr supposedly have been working together to get the playbook together and working on more plays. And I'm telling you guys right now, I've been a big supporter of Derek Carr, and I'm telling you, Derek Carr, in my opinion, was already a top 10 quarterback, and a lot of people would argue about that and fight about that. But Derek Carr is going to put up top 5 numbers this year. If everybody stays healthy, Derek Carr is going to stay healthy. Is going to be there. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the draft, but I also want to mention, because I haven't ran my show in a while, right? So if you guys, like I said, I got TikTok going over here, and I got my YouTube page going as well. So I'm more looking at the screen than anything. So if you're on TikTok, it's kind of hard for me to see you. But Mike Mayock. I've always liked Mike Mayock, and I thought he did a couple good things for us. But now that I'm reading more stuff, I can see why he left the organization, because he wanted to keep Rich Bisaccia, which I was not down for. And that kind of explained why he left. So if you guys haven't seen that article, you guys got to go check that out of why Mike Mayock left. But don't bash Mike Mayock for leaving, because he also left us with some great players. He also did some good stuff while he was there. Everybody leaves a little bit of marks here and there. Maybe he didn't do the greatest job. Maybe he didn't do the worst job, but he did an okay job, and he did what he did while he was there. So don't bash people while they're out. Another thing that I saw is everybody's like, Deebo Samuel. Can we get Deebo Samuel to the Raiders? No. Do you really want to give up more draft picks? More? We already got Devonte Adams, right? We already got Hunter Renfrow. We're good. Brian Edwards. I don't care what people say about Brian Edwards. Brian Edwards is going to be a beast. Just watch. Then you have Darren Waller. So just relax on that. And plus, like Kenny King asked Derek Carr on Twitter the other day, and asked him about it, and he said, "No, that money that we are saving, that Derek Carr is saving, is for Hunter Renfrow." Derek Carr knows how it is. He doesn't want to lose the money no more. He doesn't want to lose his friends anymore. So Derek Carr, talk all that crap. So many damn Raider fans talk about Derek Carr so bad. Derek Carr is a team player, and he knows. He's seen Tom Brady do it. He knows that you need to take the pay cuts to bring in your players to win games. And Derek Carr, everybody's like, oh, he's not worth $40 million. He's not making $40 million. Look at his contract. It's $35 million. It's a team-friendly deal. They can restructure and save money here and there every year of that deal. It's such a great deal by him and his agent for the team. It's not great for Derek Carr because he can be cut anytime. But Derek Carr is good enough where he's not gonna. That's not gonna happen to him because he's a franchise quarterback. So that going on. I don't know if you guys saw Deshaun Jackson. He can retire all he wants. I'm done with him. But he would want to play for a great quarterback. Good for you. So upcoming draft. I don't know how long I want to be live for this. So I've been live for about 7 minutes. I'll probably do a couple more. I just want to get into the draft a little bit. So the Raiders have the 86th pick, the 126, the 164, 165, and 227, right? And then, of course, we have all 7 rounds next year that they could do whatever they want. Now, if you watched the press conference with Dave Ziegler, he said something was interesting, right? He said, as of now, the Raiders don't have a first or a second round pick. As of now. What? What do you mean by that, mister? I want to know what the Raiders have cooking because there's some positions they need to fill, right? Everybody knows that. There's some positions that we need to get filled, and especially the offensive line. Maybe some defensive. I'm still looking at the linebacker position as a weakness, but some people might not be. But the Raiders, at their current position, the 86, you're going to get a good player, but you're not going to get a great player, right? You're going to get the average kind of guy. And what are we looking at there? And how far can we trade up without mortgaging the future too much? That's what I want to know. So at 86, so say like the whole draft goes through, and we're looking at 86, and we're on the board. I don't know what you guys would be looking for. Are we taking best offensive lineman available? You still want to go and you want to take an edge guy. You want to take a linebacker at that position, a cornerback. You tell me what we're looking for at that spot. Me personally, I just say I would say it's between the linebacker and the tackle at that position, and you go best available one at whoever you have highest rating, and you take that one. You take the and that's another thing that Ziegler said. They go, are you going to take the best player available? He goes, no, I'm going to take no. They go, are you going to take the best athlete available? And he says, no, I'm going to take the best player available. So that doesn't mean he has to be the best all-around athlete. He wants the best player available. And another thing that the Raiders said they're looking for in the draft is people that can play multiple positions, people that can move around. So if they can play linebacker, they can play defensive end, they can play cornerback, safety. They can move around. They can play multiple positions on that offensive line. You're not just stuck in one spot. So that's what the Raiders are looking for. So you would think going into the draft, offensive line, defensive line, linebacker, and probably secondary would be everything that we need, right? And then if you want to go from that, maybe we look for something else at another position if somebody's fallen there. Like I said, so if I did it on PFF and I did the all the way down to the 86 draft, so now the Raiders are up. They said the best linebacker on the board is Oklahoma University Brian Asmoa. He's the linebacker, 6 foot, 226, redshirt junior. So I don't know if you guys like him, but he would be the best linebacker on the board. You still have Marcus Jones from Houston, the cornerback, Brian Cook, the Cincinnati safety, or Kellen Deesh, the Arizona tackle. Both Arizona State's linemen are on there. The center West is on there as well. So you guys want to do that? Me personally, let's see. Let's see. I am gonna take a lineman, right? I'm gonna look offensive tackle because the thing about drafting a tackle is if they don't work out, kind of. If they don't work out, you always can move them in the guard. You can try them at different positions. I don't know why I'm leaning towards this guy, but come on, you can't teach. One thing you can't teach is size, right? You can't teach size. 6'5", 309 pounds. If he falls, and I don't even know if he's supposed to go in this round, but I like him. And his name is Logan Bruss from the Wisconsin Badgers, right? So if I could take him and I get him at number, what are we saying? Third round, 22's pick is number 86. Logan Bruss is who I would take for the Raiders at this point. So I draft Logan Bruss. We go all the way through. Now our next pick's not to the 1 and 26. I would like to make trades, but I'm not going to make trades right now. I'm just going to see where it goes. So now we're sitting here again, right? Now the Raiders, I just took the offensive tackle. Now I'm like, okay, now what do I want to do? The quarterback position is good. I feel that the Raiders quarterbacks are good enough to compete. And Nate Hobbs in the middle, I love Rock Sin coming over. But do they still want to bring somebody young in? I think they stay away from the quarterback position. I think they're going to build up on offensive again. I think they're going to have to go offensive line again. Why not? Here's another 6'5", 318 guy, Marquise Hayes out of Oklahoma, the guard, right? One pressure allowed over the final 3 games in 2021. He didn't allow a sack or a hit in his first year as a starter in 2019. And like I said, you can't teach speed or you can't teach size, right? You can't teach size. So I'm taking Marquise Hayes, the guard. So I took a tackle and a guard with our first 2 picks. Why not? Load it up. You already got the offense. You got the offensive weapons. Now let's just see what we can do. We throw darts at these guys. We'll see which one hits, right? All right. So I got back-to-back picks. I got 164, 165. Now I can play around a little bit, right? Now we can play around a little bit. Guys, this guy has been, I don't know why. I got to tell you, I fall in love with size. Bro, they're bringing corners for top 30. We don't have a top 30. We don't have a top 30 pick. Yeah, and so that's what I've drafted. So I don't know if you've been following the last 2 picks. I've drafted a tackle and a guard so far. And you guys might not like this one, but Josh McDaniels loves tight ends, right? If you guys watch the Patriots tight ends, I think they draft another tight end, and I think they go tight end right now. Daniel Bellinger out of San Diego State, 6'5", 253 pounds. He's a physical guy. Physical, and I don't think San Diego used him right, but I'm going to take him here at number 164. So Daniel Bellinger going to the Raiders at 164. So that's a tackle, that's a guard, and that's a tight end. So now we're on the clock again at 164, and now I can take a look at the secondary. Do we want to go cornerback? Do we want to go safety? Do we want to go somewhere like that? Do we want to go linebacker, see what's at the linebacker position? And that's where you got to keep going. That's where you got to look and be like, So some of these linebackers have been iffy. The secondary is still suspect. Yeah, it is. But with the new system and they only got to hold them for a little bit with that pass rush now, right? With the pass rush coming in. Ah, man. So I want to go more linebacker is what I want to go because I'm always, but then again, it's the Raiders and they always let the linebackers go. But I think I'm going to go linebacker, and I don't want to take a. All right. Let's see. I'm looking at linebacker right now, but I'm also looking at cornerback. You know what? We'll take a cornerback. We're going to take Deron Kendrick out of Georgia with the cornerback position right here. So I've gone two linemen, I got a tight end, and I got a quarterback. So you're saying take a fast linebacker. We got one more pick remaining at 227. Let's see who the linebacker is at this spot because that's who we're probably going to have to go. But this is without trades. This is without anything. This is just like letting it fall to us and seeing where we're going with it. So the same linebackers that I was looking at earlier in the at the earlier draft picks, they're still here. The Darian Butler, the Swell, and the Sanborn from Wisconsin. So I like all those. I don't know why some of these guys are a little bit taller, and I don't see them going that far. But I wonder if they're going to go. Let's just do it. Let's go Darian Butler from Arizona State. We'll take him, the linebacker out of Arizona State. So that would be our draft right there, right? That would be my first Raider mock draft of everything. That's all I took. That's the easiest way to go. So let's see. I'm just doing this on PFF, guys. You guys could do it too if you guys wanted to. It's not hard. It's pretty easy. So they're giving me a B- on the overall grade. They don't like they didn't like the Logan Bruss trade or Logan Bruss at number 86 because they said I overdrafted him. He should have went number 11, 111. They like my Marquise Hayes. They like the Daniel Bellinger. They don't like the Kendrick, but they like the Darren Butler. Let me see if I can show you guys this on TikTok. But yeah, if you guys are watching on YouTube as well, let's see. How do I switch this over? I don't know. Come on. Either way, I have it on there. I'll post a picture on here of what I did in a minute, so you guys can see the board. You guys can grade it and all that stuff. But it's like I said, it's a quick little one. I'm gonna do a full one on Saturday or tomorrow with a couple of my friends on the Warzone Sports Network. The Joe Morley Sports Show. But it's just something like you guys are saying the same thing. You guys are saying the same thing that I'm saying. Offensive line, linebacker, quarterback, secondary is what we're looking for. So hopefully the Raiders can do something like that. I'm going to post this on there where everybody can see it. Let's see. Let's see if I could show you guys my mock draft on here on the YouTube so everybody can see it real quick. And there it is. There it is. So I got a D, an A, and B plus, a D, and a B, which overall grade is a B minus. But the Raiders walk away with a tackle, a guard, a tight end, a quarterback, and a linebacker, which I think everybody would be happy with, hoping that one of, if not all of them, break out and do something good, right? So, anyways, I just want to come on real quick, do that for a couple seconds. I'll be trying to go live a little bit more often, the more I can. But like I said, you guys, I'm trying to get a little bit more active as my schedule allows me to. But I'm on the Joe Morley Sports on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Warzone Sports Network on YouTube. Guys, check me out. Have a great time. And remember, Ray!